Welcome back, investors. Johnny here with the Investing for Beginners community. Thanks for being a part of, or thanks for spending a part of your day with me here. We're going to go over some changes that we're going to be making to this channel and what you can look forward to in the future. So give me just a second. Like always, let me spread my links around. We have a channel with over, we have a private group with over 70,000 members. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. Link in the description below. And yeah, so today we want to talk about direction and where we're going to be taking this company moving forward. We are going to be getting back to the basics of investing. Now, I know trading has been a main focus the last couple of, I'd say, months on the channel. And I'm getting a lot of feedback from everybody basically saying that it's either too hard, too complicated, it's not easy to understand, they don't have enough money to trade, etc., etc. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a step back from trading as a whole for this channel. Now, I still day trade, swing trade, I long-term invest, I dividend capture. I have a couple of different accounts that I use to make money in the stock market. But for most, this is all new. Again, we have over 70,000 members in our Investing for Beginners community, and that's exactly what this is. It's an Investing for Beginners community, and just like everyone told me, you know, some of this is just a little bit too complicated, and some people even say trading is not necessarily investing, where that is something I don't agree with. Any amount of money you put in to something of value that then brings value back or profit is investing. So if you trade, you are buying assets and selling them, whether it's in a day, an hour, a minute, a year, you are investing. Same with phones. Say I bought a $500 phone and sold it for $550. That would be investing into a phone to get out an ROI or return on my investment of $50 profit, right? So investing is definitely something that we focalize or that we focus on in this group, right? So with that said, we're still going to be trading. We're still going to be day and swing trading, but it's maybe not going to be every single morning unless that's what you guys want, and we can go back to that. Today, we're going to talk about how to make money in stocks as a beginner, focusing on dividend capturing and how you can make money with dividend paying stocks. Now, some companies pay dividends monthly, quarterly, but what we're going to focus on is monthly. So let's go ahead and take a dive into our computer screen here, and we are going to talk about maybe two companies this morning, okay? So let's go ahead and do that now. Let me pull up the charts, and here we go. Okay, so thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate your time. This is gonna be a very short live stream today, maybe about 10 minutes. All right, so bear with me here. Now, this is my main account. This is WeBull. Okay, this is our individual cash account that I'm using to day trade. Okay, now this has about $1,000 in it, whereas my margin account has over $30,000. Okay, that's more like my actual account. Now, we brought this account down. We made this individual cash account for that $1,000 because I feel like that's a realistic number for people to start with, to trade with, and even invest with long term. So here it is. Okay, here is our spill. Now, Coney is one of those companies. Now we're going to talk about a very high risk company like Coney and a very low risk company like Gladstone Capital, GLAD. Okay, so just hang tight for a second while we go over Coney. Now, Coney is a new company. It hasn't been around for very long. Okay, it IPO'd on August 14th for around $11. Now, ever since, it has doubled, if not almost tripled, its share price. Okay, so within that small amount of time, from its initial public offering, IPO, that's what that means, to its high of 27 and some change, it's 133% return. Now, as you can see right here in this little black box, the first one shows days, this shows bars, okay? This shows plus actual dollar amount, and then this shows the percentage of how much growth there is. This also shows direction. If it's down, it shows a negative, it shows a degree of direction. It also shows a degree of digression. Obviously, if it's straight up and down, that's a 90-degree angle. 45-degree angle is starting to show signs, you know, that there's upward momentum. What we're going to focus on is this kind of almost last one here, okay? As you can see it growing, 30%, 40%, 50%, peaked out here, could have made 85% profit in 137 days. In that period of time, you could have also got 3 dividend payments, one in October, one in November, and one in December. Now you could have sold here knowing that maybe this is the top, you know, maybe you sold down here because it's starting to crash. Well, maybe your average is down in this area. So if your average price is down here, I would sell up here, lock in profits, lock in dividends, and then potentially either buy again when I see a nice pullback, a nice dip, possibly missing out on a couple dividends, or what you could do is now you're holding here and you're putting more money in. You're averaging, buying, and averaging down for when it skyrockets again. Now in doing so, if you did do that, you could buy again around the $14, $15 level, ride it back up to 27 and make another 83%. Also capturing about 2 dividends in this area. Now, you could also long-term hold, okay? And if you would have, say you got in this company and you're still holding it now today, it's about 240 days, and that's 122% profit. Now let's put that into perspective. 122% profit on even a $1,000 investment would be $1,200 profit on that 1,000. So your account would have doubled and made a few $100 extra, which means this $1,000 you invested in in August is now $2,200 in appreciation alone for Coney. Now that $2,200 also is getting you dividends. $1,000 at $11, you could have bought, I believe that's 100 shares. So then you would have made $120, $100, another $240, another $260. So right there, there's almost another $700 on top. So this would actually be about a $2,000 ROI on 1,000. So this $1,000 in August would now be $3,000 today, owning this one company. Now this is extremely high risk, okay? As you can see, I sold my position. I bought a position here on this small cash account of only 10 shares at 27, okay? And we were able to make some money. So let me see if I can pull that up. Trading details. I could have swore it was right here somewhere. I think I have to click on this. Okay, here. So I bought 10 shares April 3rd on this cash account. Now I have over 200 of these shares on my margin account, okay? And if you guys want to see that and those dividends, let me know in the comments and I would be more than happy to share that. Now, $28.95, so it was about $289 to buy 10 shares, so about $300, but I already made $30 in dividends. Now, I wish there was a way to show dividends on here. I'm sure there is. Let me, give me 1 second here. Let me see if we can pull it up real quick. Of the Coney dividends. Coney dividends. 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 Can I pull this over with me? No, I cannot. Okay, so right here you can see dividends. Now TQQ, I made like 43 cents, right? Not that big of a deal. Coney, on the other hand, the Yield Max Coin Option Income ETF on 4/9 paid me $27.94. So that's a 10% every single month on the money you put in. You put in $1,000, you'll make $100 a month. You put in $10,000, you'll make $1,000 a month, plus the appreciation from this company. Now we're going to talk about one more company here, okay? And this is the one that I've been buying for quite some time now. Quite some time. And that's not it. Okay, so Gladstone is that company. And as you can see, we've been buying for quite some time. Now, I only have one share in this cash account because I thought, hey, why not buy a share in this account to start showing you guys the progression, all right? 20 bucks, guys. I think a lot of people might have $20, okay? And $20 is enough for me to showcase this. Now, I have over 500 Gladstone shares in my margin account. And why? Because it has a great track record. Okay, now this is a weekly and it's been around for quite some time, guys. I mean, we're talking, this is back in 2013 and it has done nothing but go up over time. Okay, and when these pullbacks happen, those are opportunities to buy more. All right, this is exactly what we're showcasing here today. Now, there is going to be a pullback. There has been a pullback already. And look at this, dividends every single month. 7 cents, 8 cents, 8 cents, 8 cents, 8 cents. And now recently they have increased it, I believe, to 16 cents. If I'm not mistaken, we could actually check that right now real quick. Again, we're trying to make this a short video. We're going to go to Gladstock dividend history, or dividend, okay? Because they did just announce a new dividend here. And it is, sorry, it's taking so long. Okay, so it's still at 8 cents, which is okay. For March. Now, I could have swore that they announced, we're not going to do dividend history. We're going to do Gladstone dividend in April. Now, they did just have a stock split, and the stock split can be good. Because the stock split happened, it's a 2-for-1 reverse stock split. They basically took out half of their outstanding shares. So because of doing so, they were able to now go from paying 99 cents a year to $2.18 a year. So that dividend will go from 7 cents to 17 cents a share. If I could find it right here, and you guys can pause this if you want to. I'm just trying to find out the exact share price. It does show it right here. So Gladstone in April will be paying 16 cents per share, which is awesome. And that'll be on Friday, April 19th. So we are just a few moments away from getting that 16 cents, just a few days. Now, what does that mean? Well, moving forward, they're no longer going to pay 8 cents. They're going to pay 16 cents per share. Okay, now that might not sound like a lot, but you're going to be getting it every single month. Okay, and think of it this way, that $20 is going to make you $2 a year. So now you're getting 10% a year. And I told you, we're going to do one risky stock, which was Coney, 10% a month, high risk, super volatile, to Gladstone, which is much safer, lower risk, but it's only about 10% for the year. Okay, big difference. Now with these spikes, okay, with these lows, lowest 17 to a high of 21 is a 25% return on your investment in 100 days. Now at that 25% investment, you're also getting 1, 2, 3, possibly almost 4, but definitely 3 dividends in that 100 days. That's like about a little more than 3 months. So if you had 100 shares and made 25% appreciation, that's $250 return on your investment in appreciation. Plus, if you're getting $1,000 at 17, I'd say that's not quite 100 shares. Maybe that's say 70-ish, 80-ish shares. You're going to get 80 times 8 cents. Okay, times the 3 times that you used it. 8, 16, 24, say 20 cents times 80 shares. That would be like, I think $16 more, something like that. So you can make dividend income as well as appreciation income on Gladstone Capital. Now, dividend capturing, all that means is that you're going to buy the company before the ex-dividend date, okay? And we're going to pull that up too real quick. Video's getting a little long, and I said it wasn't going to. Dividend capturing strategy, okay? And we're just going to show a quick little picture here illustrating exactly what I'm talking about, okay? There's 3 important key dates, and here we go. Here it is. Okay, 3 important key dates. You have your declaration date. Now, this is the day they tell you, hey, we're going to pay a dividend to our shareholders, like you and me. We're shareholders. The ex-dividend date is the day you want to own, the day you want to be in position on this company. So right here, you could buy 100 shares. Okay, let's just use that as an example. Hold it through the ex-dividend date. And then on the date of record, they're going to look at everyone who owns this company, how many shares they own, and how much they're going to be paying out to the shareholder. All you have to do is hold this company for less than 1 or 2 days, depending on the company. Now, sometimes 3 days if you count the day before the ex-dividend, because sometimes they'll record it very early, 6, 7 a.m. So if you buy it at 8 or 9 a.m. on the ex-date, then you might not get it. So I like to say about the day before. The day before the ex-dividend date, so in this case, it would be, instead of the 16th of April, you'd want to own it on the 15th of April. Hold it through the ex-dividend date, 2 days or so, and then you could sell here and then get your pay date. Now, that is a very simple strategy. I've been doing it for a long time. Okay, so again, ex-dividend date here, 9/20. So buy shares on 9/19, as well as the reverse stock split on 4/5. So this ex-dividend date's on 3/20. So it's safe to say the next one's on 4/20, but it's actually 4/19. So own it on 4/18. So however many shares you own on April 18th, they will pay you out that amount of 16 cents now times each share. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very short, to the point, and we can do a lot more of these videos coming soon if you guys found value in it, okay? We're going to talk a lot more about your best monthly paying stocks. So we do have some videos on monthly paying stocks as well. Let me pull that up real quick too, and you guys can just binge watch my entire dividends playlist. It's actually called Dividends, 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 and it's an entire playlist dedicated to just that. Now, let me share my screen with you. We have over almost 5.2 thousand subscribers and over 500 videos on the Investing for Beginners community channel. If you scroll down, we did have a list of dividends. So you're just gonna have to go to playlists, and it's going to be this one on the very top. Now let's go ahead and look at our dividend playlist. Okay, we have a lot of...
I chose Wix for my business because of its...
Pause. That is not working. Dividends playlist. So we do have a lot of dividends in our playlist, and we are going to view the full playlist. Now with that, here we go. We have the yield max. We talk about and go more in depth on this 100% dividend yield. The Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. They also pay monthly. 3 high yield dividend stocks that'll make you money. So this is a really good one to grow your account. Then we have Gladstone. We go in more detail about Gladstone Capital, Main Street Capital, and then the 5 best stocks for extra income in 2024. And then we have more too. We have like Whirlpool, Ares Capital. This one's a good one as well. Best monthly paying dividends like Realty Income O. And again, if you guys find value in this, then we are going to go back to our roots, back to where this channel started and came from, and actually do these dividend videos more. After all, this is a Investing for Beginners community, so I want some feedback from you guys on what you want to know. What do you want me to educate you guys on? All right, and we're going to take this channel to not a new direction, but maybe an old past direction we are already in. Live day trading is always fun. It can be extremely stressful to new beginners. So let's build up that account first, build up your confidence levels, get a good track record of income coming in, and then with the extra income, you can then go and start day trading, swing trading. Now I have a ton of videos, go check them out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Subscribe to the channel, smash that little bell so you know when I go live, and have all these awesome videos when they come out. Thanks guys, have a great day.